The Wild West was, well, unforgiving. Supplies were scarce, weather was unpredictable, and settlers had to rely on ingenuity to survive. Food was both a necessity and a challenge, yet the men and women of the frontier developed culinary methods that allowed them to thrive without the conveniences of modern kitchens. In this video, we explore 6 of the most clever ways frontiersmen cooked without modern gear, uncovering techniques you can apply even today. If you're a history enthusiast, a survivalist, or simply fascinated by pioneer life, subscribe to After the Sirens and comment below with your favourite frontier cooking hack. Frontiersmen relied on open-fire cooking as their primary method. The most basic yet critical tool for frontier cooking was the fire. Frontiersmen didn't have gas ranges or ovens. Every meal began with mastering the fire. They used carefully constructed fire pits, often with flat stones, to contain heat and create a stable cooking surface. Meat was either skewered on sticks and roasted or cooked directly on flat stones heated by coals. Vegetables and grains could be boiled in cast-iron pots or handmade tin cans suspended above flames. You can recreate this technique today by using a fire pit or a backyard grill, experimenting with controlling heat zones by stacking coals or creating indirect heat areas. Dutch ovens were the secret weapon of the frontier kitchen. Cast-iron Dutch ovens were invaluable for their versatility. Frontiersmen baked bread, stews, and even desserts in these heavy, durable pots. They could place hot coals on the lid and beneath the oven to create a primitive but effective heat source, mimicking modern baking conditions. To apply this knowledge, you can bake biscuits or cook a hearty stew outdoors by using coals around a cast-iron pot, learning how heat distribution affects cooking times. Preserving food without refrigeration required cunning techniques. Without refrigeration, pioneers had to think ahead. Salting, smoking, and drying meat were essential for survival. Salted beef and fish could last months, while smoked game like venison not only kept longer, but also absorbed a rich flavour from wood smoke. They also used root cellars to store root vegetables and tubers through harsh winters. Modern survivalists or reenactors can replicate these techniques by drying or smoking meat in controlled conditions, or using a cool, shaded space to store vegetables for weeks. Foraging and wild edibles, really added variety and nutrition to the frontier diet. Frontiersmen didn't rely solely on livestock or purchased goods, not at all. They identified edible plants, berries, nuts, and fungi to supplement their diets. Dandelions, wild onions, and even cattails found near water sources provided essential nutrients. Learning to identify and prepare wild edibles is a skill you can practice safely with modern guides, turning a backyard, park, or rural area into a hands-on lesson in pioneer survival. Improvising tools and cookware was, quite frankly, a necessity out on the frontier. Pioneers often crafted makeshift utensils from what was available: sticks for skewers, tin cans for boiling, stones for grinding grains, and even leaves for wrapping food. By studying these improvisational methods, you can learn to cook efficiently with minimal tools, enhancing your own resourcefulness in camping or emergency scenarios. For example, a simple tin can over a campfire can act as a pot for stews or grains, teaching lessons in resourceful cooking that go beyond history books. Stretching limited ingredients with creativity was, well, absolutely essential. Every meal needed to be economical. Frontiersmen stretched meat with beans, grains, or wild vegetables, creating hearty dishes that fed families for days. They developed stews, puddings, and casseroles, where the main ingredient was complemented by what was locally available. Applying this today can mean experimenting with combining inexpensive, available ingredients to create filling and nutritious meals, echoing the ingenuity of the frontier. Understanding these 6 methods not only illuminates how pioneers survived, but also provides practical lessons in self-reliance, resourcefulness, and innovation. From controlling fire to improvising tools, from preserving food to stretching ingredients, every step of frontier cooking reflects the ingenuity required to thrive in isolation. History enthusiasts can apply these lessons in reenactments, survival scenarios, or even modern camping trips, gaining a deeper appreciation for the daily life of frontiersmen. By mastering these culinary strategies, you not only honor the ingenuity of the Wild West, but also gain practical skills that translate into real-world survival knowledge. From cooking a meal entirely over coals to using a Dutch oven for multiple types of dishes, every tip and technique is a glimpse into a world where resourcefulness was as vital as courage. If you enjoyed this deep dive into frontier culinary cleverness, make sure to subscribe to After the Sirens. Share this video with fellow history enthusiasts and survivalists, and comment below with your own experiments or experiences trying these techniques. Every subscriber and comment helps us continue to uncover the hidden history and skills of the American frontier.